Ford has quietly done something its bigger electric cars never managed. With the Puma Gen-E, the brand has taken the best-selling car in Europe and made the transition to electric feel like an upgrade rather than a compromise. That distinction matters more than any spec on the sheet. The design stays close to the petrol Puma, and that is the point. A closed-off front grille replaces the traditional intake, white lettering across the tailgate signals the shift, and aero-tuned alloy wheels clean up the profile. In frozen white, the car on the Graz show floor looks restrained, almost understated. Ford resisted the temptation to make the electric version look futuristic, and the result is a car that blends into traffic rather than announcing itself. Inside, the changes tell a more interesting story. A 12-inch Sync 4 touchscreen dominates the center console, paired with a 12.8-inch digital instrument cluster that borrows its layout from the much more expensive Explorer. Physical climate controls survive underneath, a small but meaningful win when most competitors have abandoned buttons entirely. The driving position sits low for a crossover, closer to hatchback than SUV, and the two-tone black and gray interior on this car adds enough contrast to lift what is otherwise a functional cabin. Rear seat space is adequate for 2 adults, though the raised floor from the battery underneath reduces under-thigh support noticeably. Taller passengers will feel that more than shorter ones. The boot is where the Puma Gen-E separates itself from everything in the segment. 523 liters, including Ford's GigaBox, a deep waterproof underfloor compartment with a drain plug. That number beats the Kia EV3, the Renault 4, and the Jeep Avenger Electric by a significant margin. A pushchair fits upright. Money boots rinse out with a hose. The frunk under the bonnet holds the charging cable and keeps it out of the main cargo area. For a car this size, the practical storage is difficult to fault. 166 horsepower and 214 pound-feet of torque from a single front motor. Brisk rather than dramatic, 62 miles per hour in 8 seconds, but the low-end delivery makes city driving effortless. Handling carries over the petrol car's agility well, though the extra battery weight has firmed the ride noticeably. 233 miles of WLTP range from a 43 kilowatt-hour battery. The figure is modest, but efficiency over 4 miles per kilowatt-hour in mixed driving claws that back. There is no heat pump as standard though, and in winter that omission will cost more range than it would on rivals that include one. DC fast charging peaks at 100 kilowatts, 10 to 80% in 23 minutes. The Graz show floor promotional price reads €24,290, roughly $28,660, with a Ford credit bonus, model bonus, and insurance bonus stacked. The standard list price before those incentives sits at €36,890. What the Puma Gen-E proves is that a small electric crossover does not need a massive battery to make sense. It needs the right practicality, the right efficiency, and a price that does not require justification. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.